This guy was a third generation gangster. You know, he was marked in the gang to be a shot caller, arrested and expelled from Helix High School.
And was basically offered an opportunity to go through a diversionary program.
Ended up in a continuation school where there was a boys to men circle, and was just a pain in the ass, didn't like any of us.
I remember the first session just sitting down and them asking me, what's your name and where you're here for, and I told them, well, my name is Jose and I don't want to talk today.
Resisted, didn't want to go, but we suckered him in with community service hours, which he needed a lot of.
It took about 6 to 8 sessions before I finally started to open up more about why I was there, what led me there, and some of the family dynamics as well, of course. Yeah.
And then we were doing a weekend. We asked him to come up on the weekend, and we said you can get 48 community service hours.
Pretty much all I knew is that it was like a fancy camping trip with men. That was about it.
So he came up for that, and like his eyes were pried open, and he saw a broader vision of the world and possibilities that he had never considered or been exposed to.
It was just like the floodgates opened. It was almost like just going straight into the deep end to allow myself to be helped, to allow myself to be supported, allow myself to be held, which was never something that I ever did.
And in that weekend, he made the decision that he was done with this gang life. He got blessed out of the gang, because he had that kind of clout and prestige. So he went from this resisting punk-ass kid to like all-star champion boys to men superhero, right? A group facilitator to a lead facilitator, and from a lead facilitator to the program manager. So of course we sent Jose in to run that boys to men circle in the school he was expelled from. And I'm telling you, the reception he got from the staff and from the administrators, they were thrilled.
And so because of Boys to Men, again, talking about opportunities and opening my world, a group of men in Hawaii that were wanting to start a Boys to Men chapter out there. 18 years old, fresh out of high school, I had the opportunity to fly over there, I think 3 times, giving them information and advice as a youth that had gone through the program. I actually got to stay in Hawaii and live in Hawaii for 5 months, which is just like, that's just a clear example of just like, wow, this world is so much bigger than what I thought it was.